guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. That's it, hosted by your girl Cheryl. So we're going to get right to the point about what happened yesterday, as the whole world known that CEO UnitedHealthcare Brian Thomas got shot down, killed. He was targeted. That's a given, by the gunman. We don't know the gunman's name. We don't know the whole motive in regards to this, but we all know that he was targeted. This was not a random shooting at Midtown Manhattan. And supposedly the gunman stayed there for 10 minutes in the cold. Okay, he could be a professional, because who in their right mind would stay outside in the cold to wait for a particular person, which was Brian Thomas, to leave his hotel um, building, walk to Hilton Hotel for this investor meeting, and he got shot. He got shot in the back, in the leg, and to me, that was executed style. And this was very, very premeditated. The gunman knew where Brian was going to be. He knew which door he was going to walk out. It was just the whole thing was just planned out. Like, again, it was just planned out. And what I do know, because I have more information about this, and I wrote this down because I want to report everything to the T and make sure, I'm reporting the right information. So the NYPD is analyzing 3 milliliters shell cases, along with the shell casing that the perpetrator left the cell phone nearby where Brian Thomas was shot. Also, he left a message in the bullets. Now the message was deny, defend, depose. Now those are really, encrypted words. Again, I'm going to say it: deny, defend, depose. Now, when I read those words, I'm like, it must be a clue. So, like I said, it must be a clue. And again, Brian was targeted, because why would the gunman send a message like that, unless he's sending a message to UnitedHealthcare? So, to me, denying claims. There's a lot of patients, people that have waiting for procedure to get done, and it gets denied because insurance company need more information in regards to a certain particular procedure. And they need like notes, they need MRI reports, they need like medical necessities in regards to this before they approve any procedure or surgery. That can be it. Defend. Maybe the perpetrator, the gunman, was trying to send a clear message to UnitedHealthcare, to other CEOs. That's a possibility. I'm just speculating here. Depose. It seemed like there was a court hearing for UnitedHealthcare, which Brian was supposed to take a stand. Yeah, take a stand in regards to this. I don't know what it is. I've been hearing talks about it. I don't know 100% sure what Brian was supposed to take the stand for in regards to UnitedHealthcare. I'm gonna find out more information in regards to that. So the 3Ds, you know what I mean? These are really, really serious stuff, and really sending a message to UnitedHealthcare. So that's just really cryptid. That's really, really crazy. And it was, a message. It was written on the bullets. So, and also, you guys, that Brian's wife was telling the investigators and the police that they've been getting threats. Brian's been getting threats before the whole shooting went down yesterday. And my thing is, if you knew you were getting threats, why you did not have security? Why you didn't amp up your security? Like, did he just took this threat not seriously? Like, he just thought that nothing was going to happen? I'm sorry. If I was getting threats, you best believe I'm going to call the police, have my firearm with me, pay attention to my surroundings. I'm going to have security. That kind of stuff you don't mess around with, especially at this time of this world. People unhinged. People are crazy. It's not like how it used to be. You know what I mean? When people like threaten you and then you don't take it seriously. They're like, oh, okay, whatever. Now these days, we're in 2024, close to 2025. People are more crazier than ever. Look what happened yesterday. This man got shot down in broad daylight around like 6:52 in the morning. Okay. And there was another witness that saw the whole thing, and he or she left. Okay. I just don't understand that, like how someone, and I'm not blaming Brian, rest in peace. I'm just saying that, like, if you've been getting threats, your wife is aware of it. How is it possible that you just don't amp up your security? And you're the CEO of the United Healthcare. If I was the CEO of a business company, you best believe I'm gonna have bodyguards like I'm the president of the United States. I'm not gonna be walking around alone by myself. And on top of that, I would carry peace with me. Plain and simple. And pay attention to your surroundings. You look front and back, you look everywhere, making sure you're not being followed. Like I just don't understand that, like how he didn't have security. One, did he tell his supervisor or someone higher up in regards to this threats? I don't know. All I know is that he told his wife. I don't know if he told anyone from United Healthcare in regards to this. Maybe it's possible if he did, he probably would have security. I don't know. We will never, we probably will know once they do more investigation, but it's just crazy to me. I don't take threats lightly. I take it very seriously. If I ever get a threat, I'm sorry. I'm going to carry my peace with me. I'm calling the FBI, 911, the police, and I'm going to pay attention to my surroundings because you just never know. We're living in the last days, you guys, and people are unhinged and crazy. So it was just a shocking development that he got threats before his passing yesterday. It's just incredible. And then also there are new images of the suspect. Now they saw that there's images of his face, and then doing an analysis to find out if he's in a database or not. Hopefully, they're getting a little bit step closer to finding this gunman. I don't know if he's still in New York because he fled to Central Park, and Central Park is big, you guys. I visit Central Park maybe once or twice, and it's huge. It is huge, and I didn't even know there was tunnels. There's tunnels in Central Park. I never knew that until my husband told me there's tunnels, Cheryl. There's tunnels. I'm like, for real? He said yes. So that's a lot of ground searching, you know what I mean? Especially Central Park. Central Park is huge, you guys. It's big. If you've never been to Central Park, you should check it out during the summer because it's so beautiful and nice. Never go at night, I'm telling you, because there's a lot of homeless people and crazy things happen at night. Don't recommend it. But what I'm saying is, there's tunnels, which I never knew. So they don't know if the suspect is still in Central Park or he left the city and went to Jersey. We don't know. We don't know yet. All we do know is that there's an image of the suspect smiling. You can see a little bit of his face and everything. So that's all we know so far. Hopefully I will know more, and I will definitely let you guys know and keep you updated in regards to this, and then they will find the perpetrator, have him arrested, get him off the streets, and find out more from the gunman who hired him, who hired him, who hired him to target Brian Thompson, to shot him, to shoot him like that, like it was nothing, like executed style. So we need to find out more about that. Also, $10,000 reward. I don't, I feel no one's not gonna do anything for $10,000. I'm sorry to say, this man was a CEO of United Healthcare, and you just gonna do a reward for $10,000. In my opinion, they should have done $250,000. That would speed up, the investigator. With $250,000, people are gonna do a lot of things for $250,000 or maybe more. You best believe. Okay, they're going to find that man if they would have upped the reward, because no one's not going to do anything for 10,000. 10,000. I'm sorry. Now these days it's chump change. It's nothing. Back in the day, it was a whole lot of money, but now not so much. So I don't know. In my opinion, they should up the reward to $250,000. I think if they do that, maybe the investigation will be more faster, speedier, because people, when it comes to money, people do whatever they can to find that person. Just like if you have a bounty hunter and they offer you $1.5 million to find that person, you best believe, especially in New York City, come on, people will find you if they offer that. I'm just saying. My condolences go to the family of Brian Thompson. I heard a lot of negative comments in TikTok in regards to the whole shooting, that he deserved to die. He had it coming because he was the CEO of United Healthcare. And I just feel like that's not nice. That's not right. That was someone's husband. That was someone's um, he was a father. He was someone's friend. He was a colleague. You know, whatever happens or whatever we're going to uncover, he didn't deserve to die like that yesterday. He didn't deserve to die on the street. And no, he didn't. I don't care how bad the person is. No one doesn't deserve to die like that. Point blank, period. That's it. No one doesn't. You know, I want to make this very clear. I don't like insurance companies. They're frauds. They're not for the American people. They all for themselves to make a profit, to make money. I just want to be clear on that. I don't like hospitals either. Hospitals are a transaction business. In my opinion, they're not for people. They save lives, but also they kill lives too. So it's in between. Again, it's a transaction thing in the hospitals. Same thing with the insurance company. But with that being said, Brian Thompson did not deserve to die. Whatever dealing he was making with the investors or trying to get rich or whatever, I don't know the whole behind the scenes in regards to that. But at the end of the day, he did not deserve to die yesterday. Period. He was a husband, a father, a friend. Like I said, he was a working class human being. He didn't deserve to be gunned down and shot like that, like a dog. I'm sorry, he did not. Now, did he do some shady stuff? I don't know. I don't know. It's possible. It's possible. You know what I mean? Like with insurance companies, they really don't care about the people, in my opinion. You know, especially if patients need certain procedures and then they try to reject the claim or deny the claim. Listen, I get it. I get it. I work in the medical field, so I know how it works. I know how it runs, so I absolutely get it. But at the end of the day, this man did not deserve to get killed. Whether he was doing some shady business or not, I do not know. I'm not putting it out there. Obviously, the investigators are going to do more investigating about this. So I do not know, but he did not deserve to get killed yesterday at all. Point blank, period. That's it. And that's all I'm going to say about that. But I will stay tuned in regards to this, and we will know more information in regards to this manhunt about this shooter. Moving on, and I want to talk about this because I heard about it yesterday, and I was a little outraged and pissed about it in regards to the Supreme Court trying to make a decision whether they ban transgender care case. And I just don't understand why the Democrat, is allowing minors to have them make the decision whether they want to change sex. It just doesn't make any sense to me. Like, make it make sense. It doesn't make sense. So it's okay for them to change their sex, but is it okay for them to drink alcohol? Is it okay for them to purchase cigarettes? Is it okay for them to purchase firearms? They can't even vote. They can't even join the military. So if all these rules are placed for what I just said, and these are facts, why this particular rule cannot be placed as well? Like, why? I don't understand. So you saying no for alcohol, cigarettes, firearms for a minor. They can't vote, like I said. They can't join the military. I can list more. I can go on, and these are facts. But you can't do this. So I don't. It doesn't make sense. Make it make sense. This is the most ridiculous thing I ever have heard in my life. So a 13-year-old has the right to make a decision to change sex because it's her body or his body and their rights. But then what about this? I don't get it. I don't get it. Make it make sense to me. It just, this whole thing is about politics. It's just I can't even speak about it because I'm just so angry, and it's just so disgusting. It's so disgusting that parents are allowing this. They're lying. I can't even speak. That's how upset I am. They're allowing the government to dictate what's best for their child when they should know what's best for their child. They're minors, for goodness sake. They're 11 and 12 and 13. They're still fully developing. Their mind, their brain is not fully developed yet. It's still growing. So I don't understand how you can take a 13-year-old, 14-year-old, even 6 or 7, even younger, seriously. So if they say they're a frog, you're going to turn them into a frog. If they're a dog, you're going to turn them into a dog or a cat. Like, make it make sense. It doesn't make any sense. It's like they're still kids. Let them be kids. Now, if they still feel the same way they feel at the age of 18, then okay. At least they know the risks. At least they know the pros and cons if they decide to change their sex. At least they're an adult that they can make their own decision, because by then they're legal. They can do whatever they want at 18. But I don't feel comfortable, and that it's not right at the age of 16, 13, or 15, or 14, or 11, or 12 for a child to make a decision. What's the point of being a parent then? If that's the case, then let the whole children in the world, let them do whatever they want to do. That won't happen because there's laws. So I don't understand why there's not laws in this particular thing. That's why I hope the Supreme Court banned this, because this is just ridiculous. It's just ridiculous because it's their body, it's their right. So minors have a right to make a decision on their bodies. So they should make a decision of smoking cigarettes, drinking alcohol. Then why they can't make a decision having sex at the age of 6? You know what I mean? Like, make it make sense. If this is okay, then minors should have sex with a 40-year-old or a 25-year-old. But no, because if that happens, that's statutory rape, and then that person will go to jail. So again, it's just a double standard. So there's rules for certain things, but there's no rules for the other. Make it make sense, guys. Make it make sense, because it doesn't make sense to me. It doesn't. And I don't know why parents are not taking control and telling the kids, listen, we will get you therapy, we will talk about it, but I just feel like it's best that you just wait. You might change your mind. And if you still feel the same way that you feel when we talked about it, then we can take the next step. I just don't understand. Some parents are just giving in. They're giving them puberty blockers, giving them hormone therapies, saying, okay, this is how you feel. Are you sure this is what you want? And they're saying, yes, I'm sure. I'm sure this is what I want. Okay, then we're going to make an appointment the next day. We're going to find a surgeon, and they're going to operate on you. Then they feel like they feel good and great because they got what they want. They changed sex. And next you know it, they're depressed. They're more depressed than ever because they thought that they wanted this sex change, and they didn't. And they end up suicidal, end up taking drugs, depression, and they end up killing themselves. Then what? Then what are you going to say, parents? Then what are you going to say? Your kids, God forbid, are going to be 6 feet under. And what are you going to do then? You're going to blame the Democrats? You're going to blame them because they're going to tell you, well, we didn't tell you to do that. See what I'm saying? The Democrats don't care about you. They don't care about your children. This is all about political gain for them. They don't care about your children and their well-being. Let's get it together. Okay, this is not about Republicans or Democrats. This is just about the safety of your children and their well-being. Point blank, period. In my opinion, a child do not have a right to make that important decision in their life. That's a huge thing. And they're saying that puberty blockers are reversed. No, it's not. Because I did my research. It's not. They're lying to you. There's side effects behind this. They're lying just to make a buck and just to be relevant with the CDC and all that. Listen, no. I even told my husband, when we have children and some government try to tell me how to raise my child that I carried for 9 months, that I pushed my child out of my wazoo, we're packing our belongings and we're moving to a different country. Because I'd be damned that I'm going to have some Democrat tell me how to raise my child and tell me that it's okay to allow my child to change his or her sex at the age of 11, 12, or 13. I don't think so. I'd rather die before that happens. Okay? That's the crazy mom that I'm going to be. I'd rather die. I'd rather pack up my belongings, move to a different country that is banned. Because I'm not letting my child go through that when they're not 100% sure if that's what they really want. A lot of kids change their minds about a lot of different things. A lot of different things. We can't take them seriously half the time, especially young kids. You know what I mean? One minute they're butterflies, next minute they're Superman, next minute they're Captain. What's that Marvel thing? I can't even think of it right now. Iron Man, whatever. Kids change their mind all the time. They have those unique imaginations. I was one of them when I was a kid. Okay, I thought I was Spider-Man. I thought I was Superman. Went through fly through the stairs and I hurt myself and broke my arm. Like, come on, people. Like, think. They're not for you, the Democrats. They're not for your family. They're just trying to use you and to use this political gain. My right, my body, this and that. But what about the children's right? What about the minors' rights? Like, it's just ridiculous. I don't think it's right. I think it's just ridiculous, in my opinion. I know I'm going to get a lot of backlash in regards to this, but that's my opinion. That's how I feel. I think it's just ridiculous. Okay, we need to think about the children and their well-being. Their well-being. I hope that the Supreme Court ban this because it's just ridiculous. I don't think it's right. I don't think a child who's a minor should be cut up at a young age. It's just ridiculous. How did we get here, people? How did we get here? Because this was not like this when I was growing up. It was not. I just don't understand how we get to this point that minors can make their decision to do what they want with their body. If that's the case, then have them drink. Have them have unprotected sex with a grown adult. Then have them purchase a firearm if that's the case. But because it's a whole different aspect, because it's their body, it's okay. No, it's not okay. It's not okay. Like I said, it is not okay. I hope they ban this. I don't think a child should make a decision about something that important that will affect them for the rest of their life. Okay. Puberty blockers, no. Therapy hormones, no. Surgery at a minor, no. No. Again, go to therapy, go to counseling, pray, go see a priest or a counselor, whatever you can do to help your child. And again, be supportive of your child. Let them know that you love them unconditionally and you will be there for them. And again, like I said, if they still feel the same way that they feel when they told you this at the age of 18, then let them do it because they're with age. They're with age. Like I said, they know the risks, they know the precautions, they know what to expect, and their body's fully developed. Then they made that decision at their own risk, and then your conscience is clear. But I don't feel like they should do it at a young age. I really don't, because if that happens, they're going to live to regret it. And you hear a lot of stories of like people commit suicides that they made a mistake. They shouldn't have done that. They should have waited. But you hear all these, you see all this pressure in social media with Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, YouTube. It's just too much. It's just too much. And I don't know. I think it's wrong. I don't think it's right. I think that, my kids should be kids. Kids should just, be kids and not worry about this whole political nonsense, and just let them be kids. Let them be kids, because, at the end of the day, the LGBTQXYZ, we gave them what they want. Okay. They didn't have the same sex marriage. We gave them that. We gave them damn rainbow with the flag, the parade. We gave them that. Leave the minors alone. Leave them alone. Leave the minors alone. Let them be kids. Let them figure it out on their own. And if they decide at the age of 18 to change their sex, then let them change their sex. I don't agree with it, to be honest with you. I believe God made a man and a woman. That's it. A man and a woman. Not a man and a man, a woman and a woman. It, her, not it's a they, he. See, I can't even say. It's a her and a him. That's it. A boy and a girl. A male and a female. That's it. A woman and a man. Okay? God is not an author of confusion. Okay? Very clear in the Bible. But whatever makes you happy, whatever makes you feel good at night, and I may not agree with it, but whatever makes you happy as an adult. If you want to do all those things, then that's fine. But as a minor, as a child, that's where I draw the line. That's where I draw the line of like enough is enough. Like leave the kids alone. Leave the kids alone. That's all I got to say about that. But we're going to find out more what the Supreme Court is going to say and is going to do. I'm very curious. Again, they should just ban it and not have transgender care case at all. It should be banned, point blank, period. That's it. That's all I have to say about that. Let me know your thoughts and your comments, what I just spoke about. And I just really appreciate that you took the time to hear what I have to say. And I love you all, and take care, and God bless. Bye.